Hey guys, this is Andrew with Fish and Repeat. We're going out today. This is make a second time we've done this. We lost the footage to our last review. That's not something we're proud of, but it's something I'm not ashamed to tell you the reason why it's been so long that we got this review out for our 8 fans waders and our 8 fans boots. We're gonna go put them to the test a second time. I see a lot of reviews that are really what I would appear staged. Super clean waders. Ours are already dirty. We've been out in the water 5 or 6 times in these things, and they are supreme. Triple layered, they're warm, and common sense tells you to wear warm clothes with your waders when you're going in the warm weather or the cold weather. But today I'm gonna be out here. It's gonna be raining. In 3 hours, it's gonna be monsooning. It's getting a little bit cooler. And just when you think you've seen it all, there's a bungee on the chest area of these 8 fans waders. I thought, oh, that's for when you walk out into the water and you're getting up to your armpits and it's trying to make sure that you don't dump yourself. Well, you know, and that's being honest because we all have to learn. I thought today when I went out, oh, it's going to rain. I ought to pull this drawstring. That's it. They have a drawstring here that's intentionally there for you to make sure that if it is raining, you're not getting a bunch of water in your britches. I mean, I could be wrong on that, but that's a pretty well thought out, educated guess, and I was wrong before. I'm not afraid to admit it, but that's what I believe that the bungee cord on the chest area is best used for at the very least. It's 51 degrees outside. I imagine the water's probably like 42 degrees, but you know, cold water doesn't scare me when it comes to smallmouth fishing, and it's not tournament season, so I don't mind being out here in the cold and possibly catching saugeye instead. If you're standing on rocks that are slimy, slippery, covered in moss, these are going to help you fall. I'm not trying to give you a dishonest review. I understand that 8 fans already prepares for that. Okay? These are wonderful in sandy surfaces. These are wonderful on dry rocks, like you're moving on the bank from rock to rock or down a steep cliff. These are going to keep you well grounded, super well grounded. But common sense tells you that if you're standing on something slippery at an angle and there's current pushing you, rubber is never the best. I learned that last week, my personal self. I was in the water 3 times by my own stupidity, to be honest with you, but those are your facts. You ain't got to be afraid to run in and slide to your camera out of excitement and rip your waders. A cold water, probably 44 degree water, smallmouth on a Bandit 100 crappie crank that just came in the mail yesterday. It is raining now, guys. I said it was going to rain. I knew it was going to rain. I prepared for it. I've got a couple windbreakers on underneath. The next thing, apparently, that I need to get from 8 fans is their waterproof wind, or their raincoat. I'm dry because of my own preparation. The waders kept me dry. The water is getting colder, obviously. I've got a spinnerbait on. We're going to see how that works out for a little while. But I'm able to focus on the things that I need to focus on. That is the most important part. I was at Dayton Cup earlier this year with NAPRA, and I fell in about 12 foot of water, and not these waders, other waders. My body did stay warm, but I was wet because I wasn't prepared. I froze. I could not focus on fishing. Still end up finishing 4th. I caught a few crankbait bass right at the last couple hours of the fishing trip, so that was good. But I'm able to focus. That's the big point that I'm trying to get across here. I'm able to focus because the waders are keeping me dry. I'm not cold. I was standing in probably 44, maybe 43 degree water for probably 2 hours, 3 hours now. My toes did get a little on the chillier side, but nothing painful, no cold. Nothing like that, obviously. So I honestly, I give these waders about a 4.5 out of 5 stars. The only thing that I wish that they would improve on these waders particularly is this pocket right here. Obviously isn't waterproof. I doubt that there's any way that they could make that waterproof. But it would be really nice if they put a waterproof, same thing with the outside is made of on the inside instead of the felt. That way when you put your hands in there, it's automatically drained off, the water's pushed out of there, because you'll put your hand in there while this thing's wet, and you'll get it wet, and if it's cold, obviously your hands aren't going to be warm. This isn't a hand warmer. This is a place for you to put your quick pliers or something like that, maybe even a phone, when you're not planning on going directly in the water unless it's waterproof. Still wouldn't suggest doing it without it being carabiner. If you've got a carabiner, it's got to be a great quick holder right here in the side pocket. The inside's felt, so it will grip it a little bit. Little white bass on a rooster tail in the cold rain. Another white bass on the rooster tail.